I never believed in cursed places. My friends always joked that if something looked abandoned, I'd be the first idiot walking inside with a flashlight. They weren't wrong. A couple months ago, I was driving through the outskirts of Ashgrove, a town that barely showed up on maps anymore. That's where I found the old Briar Crown Theater. The building looked like it had been forgotten for decades. The ticket booth was covered in dust. The movie posters had faded into blank paper, and every window was black. Someone had spray painted one sentence across the front doors: "Don't watch the last show." I laughed. People write creepy stuff on abandoned buildings all the time. The front doors weren't even locked. Inside it smelled like mold, wet wood, and something older. Every seat was covered in dust except one, right in the middle. I should have walked away right then. Instead, I sat down. The second I did, the projector behind me clicked on. I nearly jumped out of my skin. The screen flickered to life with that old film crackle. At first, it just showed the empty theater, the exact one I was sitting in. Then the camera slowly zoomed toward the middle row, toward me. Except, I wasn't sitting there. The seat was empty. I remember thinking someone had edited an old recording to mess with trespassers. Then the theater doors on the screen opened. Someone walked inside. A man wearing the exact same jacket I had on. Same boots. Same flashlight hanging from his belt. It was me. My stomach dropped. The version of me on the screen looked around nervously before pulling out his phone. At that exact moment, my phone buzzed in my pocket. Unknown number. No message. When I looked back up, the movie kept going. Screamy stood up and started walking toward the projection room upstairs. I hadn't moved. Not yet. I actually laughed because my brain refused to accept what I was seeing. Then I heard something. A slow, heavy footstep. Above me. Coming from the projection room. The same place Screamy was walking toward. I told myself it was an animal. Maybe part of the roof shifting. Anything but what my gut was screaming. Another step. Closer. The projector suddenly got louder. On the screen, I watched myself reach the projection room door. He hesitated, then opened it. Inside was another projector, already running, pointed at another screen, showing another version of himself, watching another movie, like it never ended. I felt ice crawl up my spine, because the man on the screen slowly turned around, not toward the camera, toward me. His face wasn't mine anymore. It was stretched into a smile that looked painfully wrong. His mouth moved. I couldn't hear him. Then subtitles appeared across the bottom of the screen. "Don't look behind you." Every instinct told me to run, but I froze. I don't know why. Maybe because I already knew I was going to look. I turned. The projection booth window overlooked the theater. Someone was standing behind the glass, just a silhouette, watching me, completely still. I blinked. It was gone. The projector shut off. Silence. I sprinted out of that theater so fast I left my flashlight behind. I never went back. A week later, curiosity got the better of me. I searched online for anything about Briar Crown Theater. I only found one article. 32 years ago, the theater closed after every projectionist disappeared without a trace. No bodies, no suspects. Just one strange detail. Investigators found the projector running. The final reel wasn't a movie. It was security footage, recorded the day after they vanished, showing every one of them sitting alone in the audience, watching something that was never visible on the screen. I still have nightmares about that place. Not because of what I saw, because every few weeks my phone rings from an unknown number. When I answer, all I hear is the sound of an old film projector and someone whispering, "The next showing starts soon."